All right, so a lot of things happening yesterday with the Iowa caucuses and how Trump kind of showed them where he's way in the lead. Uh, I'd like to talk about this in detail, and I will on Rumble, but I am going to put something here up on YouTube and try to stay within the policies and constraint. So, as we all know, we've all been watching events. Uh, this ongoing thing with former President Trump, the fact that he said he will run again, and also, very strangely, the fact the Democrats said that Biden is just going to run again and they're not going to have any type or nominate anyone else other than him to lead the party, which is kind of suspicious in a way, but the reasons behind it, I believe, are not good, and I will cover it in the other video. Okay, and also this attempt to remove Trump from the ballot, to get criminal charges up against him, to disqualify him for running, okay, is basically what all that is, has failed. All right, but people are doing this. The amount of effort behind this is ungodly, which means that the powers to be know that with the American public's mindset as it is right now, that if Trump does run for president again, it's an extremely high probability that he will be elected. And all the reasons why, not because, a lot of people like him or whatever, there's a whole set of reasons why this will happen. And I will cover that in more detail in the other video. So they know, okay, they know this. These people ain't stupid or living under a rock. They're kind of running the country. And they see the projections and they know that if everything is run according to legal manners, chances are he's going to win. His popularity is off the charts. And there's a lot of factors that contribute to that. Okay? There are a lot of people who don't like him and really don't like what's going on, but that's the current thing. I will discuss that more in the video. I'll put a link to it there. So now you got this problem. No matter what you put out, or what information or whatever is out there, or whatever the mainstream media says, okay, this is kind of not working. So what do? Everyone has a plan B. This is where, and the scary thing is, it looks like people are bringing up, at first people were bringing up the probability of a civil war happening in the United States. And I was going to make a video on that, so keep an eye out on it for that. But now it looks like, and very strangely, as things unfold here in the U.S., there's a lot of weird things going on outside the country, okay, especially with a lot of NATO countries. Poland has started up a call-up or a draft, I guess you'd call it, and they have some serious penalties if you do not show up when called for service. I believe most European countries make every young male, at least all of them years ago when I was in there, when I ran into NATO guys, they're required to do 2.5 years in the military, okay? The boys in, at the time, the West German Navy told me that's the way it was, and I believe the British, I don't know about the Navy, but the British, I know they call up in the Army, it's 2.5 years. Basically, you go down, if you're physically fit and able, they take you, you do your 2.5 years, and that's your government service. Okay, it's kind of required. A lot of European countries are like that. So now they're talking, I guess, they're expanding, there's no details. See, that's the thing when you hear all this stuff, the way it's reported. There's no actual analysis of what's going on. It's just, hey, they're going to do this, and it's like part of the sparking. So now everybody's talking about all of these conflicts escalating into World War III, okay? All the foreign military conflicts, and there's several of them, okay? That, you know, not even the ones that we all hear about now, but there are other hot spots that things are getting kind of intense. Is this kind of like how they're gonna, you know, all right, so things ain't going good here, so we're gonna do something over here that's gonna create a more frightening and scary problem to kind of as a diversion from what's going on here. I believe that's what it is. I'll explain the details, but yeah, it's getting strange. And like I said earlier, this year is going to be really, really off the wall. And it's already starting, folks. It's getting there. So tune into this, go down in the description. I'll leave comments on this so people can voice, because I know YouTube, a lot of people, like to make their comments. And yes, the ads, I don't have control over what ads are put on there, okay? So if I make this video and you see some sort of an ad that you say conflicts with the interest of this video, I'm not the one that selects them, okay? So let's relax about that. But yeah, check it, check the other one. And I'm going to get into the details and speak freely, which I kind of can't do here. But it's going to be interesting